For taking our course. I want to make sure that everyone's aware that you don't have to be a techie person to take our course. We have state-of-the-art equipment that you will see us provide you with direction on, and we've also provided laptops and tablets as well as your smartphone in front of you. The first thing we're going to do is go to our URL screen that will bring in the login screen as well as some other demographics that will help us to compose our username and our password, as well as any errors that come up that tell you that you need to add more numbers or digits will show as well. You'll also see your account information, both credit cards, debit cards, mortgages, and any other account information. And we want to bring your attention to our 24-hour-a-day, 7-day-a-week support. And finally, we will congratulate you all for successfully completing our course. The most important thing to learn about the online class that we're talking about today is that it helps with your online banking, and it's very versatile and safe, and it's readily available at your fingertips, as we mentioned, with your smartphones and devices. Because we are in a training room today that has a projector here to the left, and we also have binders and your other devices that are in front of you, these are practice devices that we will expect for you to leave here in the classroom. But for the most part, we would like to engage you for a moment in the computer screen here, which this is the actual browser that we will type what we call the URL in. And the URL is a sentence used by the web so that you know and the web knows exactly where you're going. We start off with the www.mybank.com, which some of you may be familiar with in hearing www, which stands for World Wide Web. Very good. I hear someone over here making a comment about that. When we do enter the World Wide Web address, which is www.mybank.com, we actually come to a login screen. This login screen will actually begin to show us what we need on the screen, and it's pretty self-explanatory. We read the screen here and we see exactly what it's asking. Can someone tell me what this first box is asking for? Exactly, it's asking for your username, and underneath here you'll see it's requesting a password. Now typically this particular screen would be for someone who has actually already set up an online account, but since we have not set up an online account, we're going to select the link underneath here that says request an account. And as we begin to fill out this information, the computer is so friendly that it will tell you if you have not entered enough information in. The first thing that we'd like to do is everyone think of a username. I can suggest certain things, but this is something that you want to have exclusive to you, so you don't want to give it out to anyone, and you don't want to compromise your passwords in any way. We typically say, don't write them down, don't give them out, but you're going to have to remember them, so you do what you feel safest doing, okay? So far, what questions do you have about setting up your online accounts? Awesome. So as we move on, and you've now created your username and a secure password, we must be able to use this password. If you find that you get this security window that pops up, then it's just saying you've entered something that's not actually acceptable by the secured system. So it wants you to use a certain amount of characters, a certain amount of letters, and a certain amount of numbers just to protect yourselves. Great. Now, once we've all gotten past that, we've gotten to our account profile. You have your checking, savings, credit cards, lines of credit, and mortgages. And you have any credit card or debit card activity here. So as we continue, I will circulate the room, and if we have any other questions, I'll be more than happy to answer those for you. But I want to congratulate you on designing your own username and a secure password for online banking.